So this is a brief introduction to what codependence is. People ask me this all the time. What is codependence? What does it mean? Well, this is a very simple way of looking at it. So codependence is when we have this, and our perception, when we put those two together, is this, which is, what is love? So we think that we are one half of something, and when we put it together, we have love. So we have one half of a relationship, a romantic relationship. So I'll be whole when I find my perfect partner. I'll be whole when my perfect job shows up. I'll be whole when my current situation changes. Now that is a codependent dynamic, a codependent situation. So to make that really easy to have that in your mind, as a picture in your mind, imagine these two. So these two figures here. So we have here, we'll use a romantic relationship. So a woman and a man, for argument's sake. So what are those? Well, we have two wholes. So two whole people looking at something. So they're madly in love, come together. A codependent situation is where those two wholes are merged. Okay, so merged here in the middle. And what happens? Well, when we feel that something is pulling away from that merging, what happens to us? This is what we become, this maniac. So this emotional maniac in terms of panic, jealousy, negativity, bullying, unpleasantries, all of that is when we can feel or suspect at some level or another that merging together is somehow going to come apart. So what are we aiming for in life? What do we want to be? Do we want that knight in shining armor? Do we want that perfect partner? Do we want that perfect female, perfect male partner, that soulmate connection? What we think is a soulmate connection. Well, what is a soulmate connection? A soulmate connection is an interdependent relationship, which means that we have two wholes that interact or within their own right. Okay, so then one is not dependent on another. They choose to be in that dynamic together. So it's two wholes looking out into the world together. Okay, so two wholes looking out into the world together with a mutual view and a mutual idea of what the world is and how to bring your world into your world. And that is an interdependent relationship. So one is not reliant on the other. They are together in a dynamic because they want to be there, not because it's a major panic if they're not. So codependent situations are where we are in that major panic, and if we then try and separate that major panic, we go into a very deep and dark place. So what are you working towards? You're working towards creating interdependent dynamics and relationships. I hope that brief explanation has given you a view of or an understanding of what codependence means. Bye for now.